Hey guys, welcome back! Oh man, I am so ready to test out our new copiously tool in the vaults today. I have a feeling it's going to absolutely tear through ARPGs and I can't wait to see it in action. But just before we jump into a vault, I noticed that we have another card pack in our black market, so I think we should probably buy this and let's see what we can get. Okay, ooh, plus 0.5% mana, plus 1% trap disarm, or plus 0.25 lucky hit, and it is a very, very shiny foil? I mean, we've got to go for the lucky hit, don't we? I mean, it's so shiny and so lucky. Let's take that. And let's put this in our deck. That needs blue, and this is green, so we can just put that right there for now. And now we have a little bit of extra lucky hit chance, which I will very, very gladly take. And with that card safely in our deck, let's see about making a crystal. And I think I want to start off with a nice traditional random warm-up vault. So let's just take a look at our bounties. We have complete a scav. We still have to find the cakes. I think we might do this next episode. I do also love running cake vaults, so I will take any excuse to, but that is not for today. And then find one waning focus and get some gold and some pretty good catalysts. Well, let's take this waning focus one, and we will also take the scavenger hunt just in case. And let's just see what we get. What are you gonna be then, What have you got for us? Another theme. Okay, and it's find the obelisks and try and kill the guardians, okay? Well, if we run across some obelisks, I will definitely give that a try, but I think we might focus a bit more on just generally looting. Unless we get very lucky and happen to run into rooms with 5 different obelisks, in which case I will very gladly get to completion as well, but I'm not sure I'm gonna make that my aim. But I guess we'll just have to see what we run into. Oh man, we have been getting so many of the slightly rarer... Oh, hello, I heard you. I swear we have been getting so many of the just slightly rarer vault themes recently. It's kind of weird, but also very fun. Well, let's give this a try, I suppose. Where's your other friend? Is he down there? Oh, he's right all the way downstairs. You just had to make me do all of this running. Where are you? Oh, you're down here. Hello. Thank you. Oh, hi there, champion. I feel like I've seen a lot of you recently. Thank you for the Omega Vault helmet, though. I'm glad that the caliber of your loot has stayed the same since last episode. I wonder if they've actually changed that recently. It kind of feels like they might have, because, I mean, that's what, our fourth piece of Omega gear. Oh, hi. Well, I did say that I was going to try and keep an eye out for any waning focuses, so, I suppose we're doing this. You know you want to be a nice one for me. You know you do. Yes! Thank you very much. I will gladly take all of your loot. If you wouldn't mind having a waning focus somewhere in here, that would be oh so wonderful, but I will also take just all the other loot that you have as well. Is that all of them? That might be all of the chests. And no waning focuses. That's okay. There is plenty more ornate chests inside the vault. So hopefully one of them will have what we are looking for. I'm mostly just glad that was a good one. I think the last one we had was a bad one, so that works out. Man, testing out this new copiously tool inside of this nether theme would be... Oh, this is an ore room. Okay, this is exactly what we want. Man, another theme to test out our brand new copiously tool. You cannot ask for much better than that. Okay. Okay, yeah, that absolutely rips through that. Oh, Lord. I didn't even have time to, like, process what I was hitting. It was just all gone. Yeah, I think this was a pretty good investment, guys. Oh, and how's the reach? Oh, the reach actually reaches the top of this POI. Look at that. Oh, man. I can't believe we actually got to test this out in a random map. That is ridiculously good luck, and I cannot wait to see how many ores we come out of here with. How are we doing? 10 minutes. Man, this vault has gone by so fast. I think I'm still not quite adjusted to the fact that we have less time in the vaults now that we don't have the relic set completion bonus, which I will get used to, but hasn't quite hit me yet. So I still keep looking at the time and going, where did all that time go? Hello. I'm actually just going to head this way, if you don't mind. You see, I have places to be and loot to take, and an obelisk to fight by the look of it. Hello. Thank you. Ooh, another obelisk. Wonderful. Oh, and what do you want? Kill 58 assassin mobs. Well, we shall see about that. First, we need to take care of these guys. Whew. Thank you. Well, we don't really have much time, but let's do some of this, because, oh boy, I would really like these ores. Come on. If we get very lucky on this, we might be able to do it, but we do need to get lucky. Where are you stuck, my friend? Are you just stuck back here? You're stuck behind a wall. Oh, there's multiple of you. Hello. How on earth did you get stuck back there? Hello. You know you all want to die within the next, like, 35 seconds. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was good. Blimey. That went surprisingly well. Okay, so we got 39 coin piles, but 109 ores, and 92 chests, and 361 mobs. But it was those ores that I am most interested by, because, oh, our new hammer was so good, and there were so many ores inside that vault. I cannot wait to see what we got. And we found a decent number of ornate chests, mostly thanks to that X mark, but I don't think we completed our bounty. But that's fine, there is always the next vault. Okay, would you just look at those ores? We got at least 2 of every single ore apart from Echo, and we spent hardly any time actually mining ores. It's just so good. I think we got over 220 ores from that vault, and considering we only mined like 109, that just goes to show the power of the tool that we just made. I could not be happier. And of course we got plenty of other loot as well, including focuses and bronze and a trinket? When did we get a trinket? I don't even remember seeing that, so I guess at some point during that vault we also got that, and we also got 14 gear pieces, including the Omega helmet from the champion, and we got 3 jewels. Plus, we of course managed to complete the vault at the last second, so we also get to open this. Ooh, with a lovely little card back to open. As for our jewels, I don't think we'll be keeping any of these 3 because they're all just a little bit on the big side. But what about all of this gear? I think we'll just be keeping these two. So first we have this epic sword, which I think we're going to keep because the implicit is on a new tier, so we can get 39 attack damage as the max. So I have a feeling this is probably better than some of my backups. And then we're also going to keep hold of this Omega helmet from that lovely, lovely champion, because this, of course, has plenty of wonderful, wonderful potential, and I think is better than some of my backups. So we'll also keep hold of that. And what do we have in our mixed booster pack? Thorns damage, item rarity, and resistance. Ooh, I think it's either got to be item rarity or thorns damage. I'm going to go item rarity. We've seen thorns at least once before, and I don't think we've seen item rarity, so I'm just going to guess it might be a slightly rarer card. Might just be me, but let's take it. And we of course can just put that straight in here. And then we of course have the mystery trinket, which I still have zero clue where it came from. It might have come from one of the ornate chests, but I feel like I would have seen it. But then we also didn't fight that many champions. I really don't know. Anyway, the point is that we have it, and I would like to see what we get from it. So let's just see what we get. Ooh, the crystal ball. Now that is some extra mana, which we have definitely taken advantage of before. So that can be very, very handy for the right build. So I will take that. And now we're all warmed up, I think I want to do another Ascension Vault and see if we can get yet another stack on our crystal. We've already doubled our previous best, so I'm not expecting too much, but it would be awesome if we could get another completion on it today. So let's just see what it needs. And we still have both of our bounties, so let's just jump straight in. What are you going to be? Another nether theme? Nope, quite the opposite. A nice icy theme, okay? And we have an elixir. So we just need to hope that we get some good rolls. I think the last Ascension Vault we did was an elixir which had very good rolls on the horde mobs, I think it was. So if we could get some of that luck again, I would be very, very appreciative. But also that felt like a bit of a fluke, so we will just have to see what we have. But it would be nice to have at least one thing with a very good roll, just so we have a little bit of something to work towards. But let's just see what this icy cave has in store for us. Do you have good elixir? You have a decent amount. And the wooden chests? Don't have any. Okay, wooden chests are not the way, but those big guys definitely were pretty good to us. Hello. Ooh, what are you? Difficulty normal and coins, which give a decent amount of elixir. Okay, you have won me over. I will take whatever you have. Just look how quickly the bar's filling up with these. This is only a tiny bit of the room. Thank you. What do you have? Item quantity either on my boots or the helmet. Well, I guess I'll take it on my helmet because that's a bigger number. But surprised that it only had 2 things to offer me. I have still got plenty I haven't unlocked. But maybe there's some other criteria that I have not fully understood. But seriously, just look at our elixir. This dungeon is so good for it. Okay, I think that is everything, and that has pretty much got us to the very end. Hello, I would like some ores, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, here's some horde mobs. They actually give some elixir. Okay, we should definitely have this. And we just need to consume a lodestone. We could leave right now if we wanted to, but we still have 18 minutes to loot, which I will definitely be taking advantage of. We're doing 3 minutes. Okay. Ooh, and some more ornate chests. Ooh, and a dungeon. Oh, but it's spiders. What are you? Extreme spiders? I don't think that's worth it. Can I loot any of this without triggering them? Ooh, we just got a new card deck from that. Okay. That was another card deck. Interesting. Really need to not set these guys off, because I don't think I actually want to fight them, because that just seems like more trouble than it's worth. So let's just use advantage of our long reach and try to steal this. And let's just get out, because extreme spiders is just not the play. But what is the play are these lovely ornate chests. Hello. Ooh, and we completed our bounty. Fantastic. Okay, let's go down here. Whew. Cutting it a little bit close, but we got there. Oh man, the temptation to just greed is always far, far too high, but... Oh, we got some fantastic loot, and we completed the bounty. And we're up to 8 stacks on our rock. Oh, this was good. And we got 310 coin piles. That coin dungeon was just so good for us. And we still got like 51 ores and 133 chests and 530 mobs. Oh boy. Oh, and we leveled up. Well, we didn't quite get as many ores as last time, but we still got an awful lot for hardly looting any ore POIs, so I will very gladly take that. And then we also got a ton of bronze, 8 mod boxes, 2 the edge decks, which... oh, okay, that's an interesting shape. I suppose this would be great if you had one of those cards that improves depending on the number of things in a certain row, because that's a pretty long row. Okay, I mean, we'll definitely keep hold of that. And we also got 8 gear pieces, 22 jewels, and we completed our bounty. And we completed the vault. So we also get all of this. And as for our jewels, I think we'll just be keeping these 3. So first we have this size 14 pretty good mining speed roll, which is very nice. This size 15 pretty high reach roll, which is brilliant. And finally this size 13 legendary mining speed, which is also almost a max roll on the legendary. So this is absolutely beautiful. I am so happy that we found this. And size 13, that is crazy. And as for this gear, I don't think any of it is particularly worth keeping hold of. And what about our booster pack? And it's another stat pack, so let's see what we get in this. Ooh, increased ability power, not something we are generally using, but very, very shiny, which, as you all know, means I'm very drawn to it, but don't think it would be particularly useful for us. Then we have plus 0.5% attack speed, which is quite interesting, and also extra item quantity. Ooh, both of these are quite tempting. You know what, I think I'm actually going to go for the attack speed, both because it's quite interesting and also because it has the added advantage of being blue, which means it will give us some extra bonuses. But in the future, item quantity would be very, very welcome. But I think for this time, let's go attack speed. So if we put him right there, we now have 3% increased armor. Perfect. And I think for our unspent skill point, I'm actually going to put it into the final level in Vein Miner. Now, obviously, we don't actually use Vein Miner all that much anymore because we have our lovely hammer for the ore POIs, but we do use it for certain things, especially something like the Omega dig site that we found a couple of episodes back. And it would be nice to just be able to mine even more blocks in those sorts of situations. So I think I'm just gonna do it. We can always unlearn later if I decide there's something else I want to do, but I think that's a pretty good use of a skill point. And before we do anything else, we need to repair these vault boots, because otherwise they are very, very likely to die inside our next vault. And speaking of our next vault, I think we should have time for one more vault today. And while I am very tempted to do another Ascension vault because that was a lot of fun, I think I want to try another bingo vault. I mean, I definitely need more practice with them and they are so fun to run, so I think it will make for a very nice roundup for today. So let's make the crystal. And we'll put the seal on. And our frog is unfortunately now out of uses, so we will have to start using this new frog, which we happened to roll the other day, which was very, very convenient. And let's see how the card looks. Alright, give me a good completable line, if you wouldn't mind, Vault Gods. It's another champion's abode. I'm sorry. How has this happened 2 episodes in a row? Okay, I mean, sure, and I think we've got a nice mushroom theme, but Christ, how have we got Champion's Abode twice in a row? Oh, well, okay, let's look at the actual card. What do we have? Ooh, free the villager. I'm assuming that has something to do with a village room, so that feels like quite a tricky one, because we might just not find one. And I don't think we have any rapidly kill. My Vault Ores loot living, silently loot living, and rapidly loot coins. If we found a living dungeon, that could be very good. 14 multi-kill is probably a bit beyond me because I'd be relying on a very convenient lucky hit. I think a lot of these will depend on if we find a dungeon for something, because this one, for example, if we found a gilded dungeon might be good, but this one would be good if we found a living dungeon. So that's all a little bit up in the air. For now, let's just leave it on this line. I really do think this is going to be incredibly dependent on what we happen to find, but we can just change focus if something comes up. Oh boy, and there's a bunch of champions once again, so let's just see how this goes. I actually can't believe we got Champion's Abode again. That is just... oh, that's almost feeling like it must be a glitch. But I will take some regen. That is always incredibly welcome. Oh, hello. Yes, good to see you all. There are many, many of you guys. Very glad for the regen, as always, and oh, I forgot those guys make you float. Oh man, do we have to kill assassins? We do. Oh man, killing assassin objectives with slimes is always a little bit like cheating, I swear. Oh hi there, champion. I was wondering when you'd start showing up. Thank you for the epic vault leggings though. That's very kind of you. Well, I had to do something with dwellers, which I probably already failed at, but we've killed enough assassins. Ooh, and do we have rapidly loot 4 coins? Do we have that here, maybe? Yes! Rapidly loot 4 coins. Perfect. Ooh, that is a lot of dwellers, so let's see if I can kill these guys without using any mana. Oh man, I needed more of them though. Is there any more dwellers around here? Yes, hello. I need to kill some of you without using any mana. And yes, primitively kill dwellers. Done. And regenerate my health. Sure. Wait, we've actually got... if we just flawlessly loot some gilded chests, we've actually got the diagonal line. Ooh, that could be so good. Anything interesting? Ooh, a dungeon capstone for 20? I might have to buy that. That feels very cheap. Let's buy that. And it's obviously also only 10 because of our expertise. That was definitely worth it. Christ. Hello, champion. Oh, it's one of you guys is a champion, is it? How wonderful. Please, you have no health bar. Ooh, but that's a wand. Thank you. The lack of having a health bar is surprisingly difficult when trying to kill those guys, especially when one of them is a leech champion. Oh, hi. And as a champion, one of you guys as well. How perfect. At least it's not leech, but... Christ. Wait, that guy was a champion as well? Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you. I didn't realise both of them were champions. That would explain why we were having quite so much difficulty. Ooh, there's quite a lot of gilded here. What do we need to do? Rapidly loot 6 and flawlessly loot 13. Now, I don't think there's 13 here, but there might be 6 for rapid if we're lucky. And if we clear everyone out, including you, I'm afraid, my friend. Yes, rapidly loot gilded. Perfect. Oh, and we killed enough tanks. Also wonderful. Thank you for the wand. I think that's the second time one of you's given me a wand today. Oh, you're a leech guy, are you? That's lovely. In that case, can you just not hit me, please? Thank you for the pog. And the helmet. That's very nice. I'm going to swap it to this, just because if we can do it, that is our best bet. We just have to get lucky. Ooh, and we got the Mind Voltor's objective. That's also very good. I wonder if we can just sort of loot them into a hole. Oh, we can. Well, that's quite funny. That one's not going to work. Oh, hi. Let's just leave you guys to fight that out, and we're just going to keep going this way. Probably should have killed that champion, but this might be our flawlessly loot gildeds. Okay, we just need to not get a mob trap. Yes! We have a bingo! Oh, this room absolutely killed it for us. Oh god, that is so good. Okay, let's just loot whatever we can get from this. Do I need to do anything else? Oh, I silently looted and flawlessly looted. So if we can rapidly loot living, that's actually another bingo. But I think I want to make sure I loot this as fully as I can first, because... oh man! There is always so much loot inside of these chests, and I want all of it. And we still have 4 minutes left, so we should hopefully have some time to try and get some other bits. But either way, we have a bingo, which is a lot more than we can say for last time we ran one of these. Oh, that room was so good for us. But I'll get some extra speed, because why not? Oh, that is very fast. Oh boy. That feels like lava. That feels so fast. Thank you. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna run right through all of you. Thank you. Oh man, is this the speed that we used to move at? No, it's 1 higher, but this is actually only 1 higher speed than we used to have all the time. Okay, yeah, maybe this kind of speed was a little bit OP. They were possibly correct to take it away from us. That is 2 leech champions. Hi. How on earth? Thank you. Oh, hello. And you are behind me as well. And let us complete. Oh boy. Okay, that was very good. We got so lucky with that Omega room. Ooh, but we did it. Ooh, 125 coin piles, 89 ores, and 145 chests, and 488 mobs. But we got a completion, and it was somehow champion abode again. But that Omega Room 71 gilded chests was just exactly what we needed. And we didn't find a single living chest. But that was just so good. I cannot begin to tell you how happy I am that we completed that vault. And we got a ton of loot as well. We once again got a decent amount of ores, over 1,000 bronze, 4 mob boxes, a dungeon capstone from the vendor and a pog from the champion, 14 gear pieces, and 42 jewels. Plus, we completed the vault, so we also get all of this. As for our jewels, we'll be keeping these at the top. So first we have this size 17 perfect item rarity roll, which is very nice. This size 15 almost max roll on reach and also some durability, which is very nice. This size 27 max roll legendary copiously. I swear there is always a rule that as soon as you make a tool, you get an amazing jewel that would be perfect to have been put on it. But we will definitely keep hold of this in case we ever need to make another copiously tool, because this is a very, very nice jewel. Then we have this size 12 legendary vanilla immortality for 70%, so we are definitely keeping hold of that. This size 11 666 durability, which I think is worth keeping hold of. This size 13 pretty good item quantity roll, which is wonderful. And finally, this size 16 max roll copiously, hammer size, almost max roll mining speed, almost max roll trap disarm. I mean, when it says this is a perfect jewel, it is pretty close to actually being a perfect jewel. And of course, once again, it would have been absolutely brilliant to have been put on my new copiously hammer, but I'm definitely going to keep hold of it because we will probably find use for this in the future, because this is just absolutely beautiful. And as for this gear, we got one piece of gear with a legendary modifier, and that's this chestplate with a legendary plus 8 health, which feels very, very strange considering 8 health used to be just a roll you could get, but obviously now this is a new legendary. But I think with it only being a common, I probably won't actually keep it, because, I mean, our current chestplate is just so good. But I think I might keep hold of these epic leggings, which currently have some pretty fantastic prefixes, although of course, unfortunately, no armor or health. But plus 34% increased attack damage is kind of crazy. So I think I'm going to keep hold of this because it's probably better than at least some of my backups, but I'm going to keep using my leggings for now because I do really love my health and armor. And then we can't forget our new booster pack, and this time we got another mixed one, which is always very nice for the variety. So let's see what we have. Ooh, plus 1 vault diamond per 6 gilded chests looted, and it's very shiny. Okay, plus 1 attack damage, or plus 0.5% copiously. Ooh, these are all very tempting. I don't feel like we're particularly badly off for vault diamonds, but I do also love the idea of getting extra loot in our completion crate, because that would just be very nice for that to slowly build until every time we complete we get a pretty fantastic amount of loot from it. And then plus 1 attack damage is also tempting. You know what, I'm going to go with the same thing as last time and go for this one, partly because it's blue and then also because I do really want more stuff in my completion crate, because it's just so satisfying to open when it explodes into loot. So let's just go for it. And I wonder if surrounding also counts diagonals. So we're at 3%. It does include diagonals. Perfect. Okay. That was a pretty good investment. But with that vault complete, I think I'm going to have to leave this episode here. And we somehow managed to complete all of our vaults today, and we had a lot of fantastic moments, including somehow getting Champion's Abode again, which was kind of crazy. I think next time, like I mentioned earlier, we might have to do a cake vault, because we've been sitting on that bounty for a little while now, and I am always looking for an excuse to run one. So that should be a ton of fun. But until then, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!